All right, so if you would come over here, Glenn. So remember, the yips or not the yips. I like to think of it more like just it's a fundamental issue with what muscles you're using, right? But what the yips are is what you said is, or what I was saying is, your shoulders stop turning and your hands take over. Okay, so you're getting some call it the yips. I call it being too wristy. It's just being too wristy. Like the yips gives it this like, well, the yips gives it this like negative like sound, like, oh my God, I've got the yips. Like it's like the measles or like the chicken pox. It's not, okay? All it is you're doing too much wristy shit. You got to eliminate the wrists and get the big muscles back in the mix here.
More of a brain fart?
No, it's nothing to do that. It's just you're not. How many times you practice with a balloon between your arms? Never. So I've done it lots. And I use the impact ball. And there's another drill I'm going to show you too that you can do that actually helps you practice getting your hands out of it also. All right, if you would.
You don't have that at home with one of those balls you put around your neck.
Perfect. That'll help. Use that.
Use that.
Get in your setup, ready to go. All right, and then we're going to put this between your arms. Remember, your instruction is this. I need you to only move your shoulders back and forth. Resist the urge to do anything with your hands, please. Okay. No, you lifted your head that time. That's a different issue. Watch the replay. So on this one, you raised up because look where your putter hits the ball here. You hit the top of the ball.
It's already going.
Now, no, you did better here. Your hands were quiet. Look, the balloon helped you, and you didn't get wristy that time. That wasn't the same problem. You rose up. Okay, so now do this. Get in your setup again. Watch this. Let's get a ball. All right. And yeah, so we're fixing the yips, but really we're fixing the wrists. You're doing too much wrists. Now what happened there is you moved your shoulders, but as you moved your shoulders, you moved your head, okay? So watch this. Line up again. Put the balloon between your arms. All right, and now look. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put this on your head, okay? Now your job is to not move your head. Just move your shoulders once I get you set up. So set up to the ball. Get set up to the ball. Set up to the ball. All right, and then wait for me. So this is going to go on your head. Okay, your head stays here.
Yeah.
Now rock. Don't move your hands. Just rock your shoulders back and forth, please. Perfect. Fixed. Good job, Glenn. Now, what this did, look, just so you understand the putting mechanics better, okay? The head should not be moving, okay? The lower body also should not be moving. The hands should also not be moving, right? Well, then what is going to move? What is the only thing that you're going to move then?
Shoulders.
That's right. Your shoulders should be moving back and forth to move your arms. So your shoulders and arms, which is here, those are going to be moved as one unit, like an elephant trunk, by the shoulders turning this way and this way. Are you with me?
Yeah.
And so look at this. You do shoulders back and forth. Now look, your hands are not scooping or flipping or wristing it. Now what you're doing is you're rocking the shoulders and your hands are staying quiet. You see how your hands aren't so wristy? And because
the right hand is still coming up.
Well, I mean, compared to what just happened over there in the putting green, this is way better. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, I think it's way better already. But look, the putter, as you do that movement, is going to make a nice little swing set like pendulum movement. Look, see this? Look, just like a little swing set, right? Like a swing at the bottom.
Yeah, now is that my putter, is it going back straight or is it going kind of a little curve?
It goes on a little curve because you're using your shoulders to move your arms, right? So look, the putter naturally will come a little bit this way and then it goes a little that way. Okay. But you're not thinking that. You shouldn't be worried about that. What are you worried about? You should be worried about using what? The shoulders. Think of this. This is kind of gory, but what if I lost my arms in war, saving a bunch of people, of course, and I came back to the States and I wanted to golf, right? Well, how am I going to golf without arms? Well, hopefully you would make me a hanging appendage, something that you could attach to my shoulders that would hold the club, right? Well, now, how am I going to move the club? What's my only choice?
Shoulders.
Turn the torso. See, you want your arms to feel like they're dead arms, like they fell asleep, that you're not using them. They're quiet. And that if they're not moving and they're stationary, what's the only thing that's moving? The torso or the shoulders. And so anyway, I know that's like a little bit of an extreme example, but I know it gets the point across. And hopefully now in the next one, we won't need the balloon.